Okay, so last night I had the chance to go see Demon Slayer Mugen Train at the theater, and this is the first movie I go see at the movies since this whole thing started. So this is the first time me being at the movies watching a movie, and it felt a little bit surreal. It felt good. The whole thing, because of the limitations, the whole thing felt a little bit tense at first, but then I kind of got used to it, and it was better, and I enjoyed my experience at the movies watching this movie, and I gotta talk about it. Also, it's worth pointing out that this is the first anime movie I go see at the theater, because I'm not a huge anime guy, okay? I'm very, very selective with the type of anime I watch, and none of them have really had a movie come out at the movies. So yeah, this is my first anime movie at the movies and watching movies since this whole thing started. So yeah, that's way too many movies. Let's go. To start things off, I gotta say that this is not standalone at all. You will have to have watched the show before watching this movie. I watched it like a week earlier. I binged the whole thing. It's just one season, 26 episodes, and it was amazing. One of my favorite, like instant favorite animes I've ever seen. They kind of give you like they kind of give you the gist of it, of what happened earlier in the anime, in the movie, but it's not the same. You definitely, if you want to appreciate and enjoy this movie, you will have to have watched the show first before going in and watching this, because it will make your experience way better. So the movie picks up exactly where the show left off. They get on the train, they meet with Rengoku, and Tanjiro starts contemplating the prospect of becoming maybe his apprentice in the future. And they quickly realize that the demon that Kibotsuji left alive back in the show that he didn't kill, it was sent to the train, and he puts them in a kind of a spell, in a dream spell, where they go into like what they would have wished their life had been instead of what it is, and they have to fight to escape that fantasy, to like force themselves to face reality and how horrible at times it is. We obviously get Zenitsu back and Inosuke, and they are not as big as a presence in the movies as I would have wished they were. The movie is very much Tanjiro's movies and Rengoku's movies, and the movie works almost as a compilation of the first I would say 5-6 episodes of what a season 2 would have been. I gotta talk about Zenitsu for a second, because at first when I saw him in the show, I was certain that he was going to become like the Jar Jar Binks of this universe, but he quickly grows on you, even though he will get on your nerves from time to time. He sure did to mine, but he has his kind of, I don't know, personality. He grows on you. Not to mention that he is probably the most overpowered of the three of them. Like, I think he could beat Tanjiro and Inosuke in a fight if he was knocked out, but that's not the point. Also, I want to point out that the animation is insanely good. It's like photorealistic. I couldn't believe my eyes. There was only one real aspect of it that I didn't like, and it had to do with, it involved a 3D animated thing that I will spoil what it is if I talk more about it. But yeah, that's the only thing that kind of took me out of it a little bit. But other than that, it was mind-blowing. I seriously loved how it looked. The movie had a clear message of letting go of the past and facing reality, even if that means facing something horrible. And Tanjiro's, what he goes through in this movie, having to do something again and again and again, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, or else I'll spoil it for you, but it's really hard-hitting, and it shows his willpower. The ending of the movie, the emotional impact of the ending of the movie depends entirely of you caring for Rengoku, and if you just don't care for him or don't attach yourself to him that much, the ending won't have that much of an impact on you. And unfortunately, I just didn't click with Rengoku. He was a cool character, but what the movie was going for, this big emotional finale of the movie, I just wasn't attached to him enough for him to have an impact on me. And that's the problem with the movie in comparison to the show, because it's a movie, we have so much less time to spend with the characters, so we don't get attached to them as much as we would have if we had the season or the show. But yeah, that's one of my only gripes with the movie. Otherwise, I enjoyed the hell out of this, and it was a really fun experience with friends after a year and a half of not going to the movies at all. it felt great, and I am glad this is the first movie I went to see at the movies. And oh, the music was amazing as well. Let me point that out. The music was banging all the way. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on the new Demon Slayer movie, Mugen Train. Have you seen this movie? I want to know what you think. Let me know down in the civilized section below. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I have an Instagram account you can follow at caffeine.prince98. I am also streaming the Resident Evil 8 game all the way through the end. I'm on part 3, I guess, right now, 3, 4. I'm not sure, but if you want to come check it out, that would be great. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.